Metrorail trains have come to a halt in the Eastern Cape. Ground Up reports that carriages have been standing idle since the 7th of January, and the passenger rail agency reportedly blames, quote, operational challenges such as theft and vandalism. But that's not the only province where commuters have borne the brunt of reduced rail services. Over in Cape Town last week, trains stood still after Eskom's power cuts caused problems to a major substation feeding the local rail network. The United National Transport Union represents roughly half of all unionized workers in both PRASA and Transnet. Its acting General Secretary Neels Haasbroek is live with us now to discuss the latest setbacks for our failing rail infrastructure. Neels, thank you so much for your time. We know that PRASA has lots of problems that they're trying to work through, but it must be worrying for you that in one province the service has ground to a halt completely.
Yes. Good morning and welcome, and thanks for having me. It's a serious concern that we as organized labor and as UNTU, United National Transport Union, are always in favor of the poorer of the poor. We must make sure that these people are getting cheaper transport. The taxis are so expensive. No problem, they are assisting. But what is bothering us, serious, disturbing to UNTU is the fact that management is throwing around money left, right, and center. These issues shouldn't have happened. The fact is that if they could have just paid the few rands that they had to pay to Transnet for the diesel locomotives, trains would be running. These are the poorer of the poor and the people that can't afford other expensive transport. Understandably, they are troubled. But is to say that there are nothing in place to secure that people get to work. These people are losing income. It's a loss of a lot of things. And, of course, South Africa needs the jobs. People must be there to do their jobs. Very important. And I think the fact that PRASA comes with all kinds of excuses, yes, it's excuses. Not paying the members and the employees pension fund, provident funds for 3-4 months. And now appointing people in positions. I've got proof that they have advertised 7, 8, 9 positions each and every month. But they cannot make sure that the people that they must serve, that is the poorer of the poor, is not being served. That's unacceptable, and that's a serious concern to us.
Well, Neels, let's talk about those people who are affected, commuters who are affected on a daily basis. How much more is it costing them to use alternative transport? And also, what's happening with the staff at PRASA in the Eastern Cape?
Thank you very much. That question I can answer because it's clear that a PRASA train ticket is going to cost you less than 10 rand from the furthest station to this Cape Town station. The taxis are costing 25 rand. And then the question is, now we are looking at those people, their jobs are in danger, firstly. Secondly, the employees of PRASA have UNTU members and the whole of labor. They don't know where they're standing. You come on duty today, you travel to work, it's costing a lot of money, we know with the fuel prices. You get to work, and then all of a sudden they say, there's nothing to do, go home. And, people, specifically, we're looking at the train drivers, they need qualifications. If you don't drive for a certain period of time, you lose your qualifications. It's costing the company more money to re-qualify this person again. But the customers, the commuters that use these trains, the children that need to go to school, what do we say to them? This is totally unacceptable, and they should get the act in place and work hand in hand with Transnet, where they can have diesel locomotives to when there's a shortage of power. But there should have been other systems in place long before. We know about the Eskom, we know about the power cuts, we know about all of that. What have they done in all the years to secure their own power supplies to make sure that the trains are keep running? That is a serious concern to us.